college football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They'll lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the third Saturday in October. And Vols fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. Third Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Vols. There was no catching him that time.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that short completion. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Hill. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Just short completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Oh, the defense will knock him down to what's going to be the final play of the period. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Caught behind the line. It's Horton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Alabama needing this fourth down conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That means the score, Tennessee 14, Alabama 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass, it's Aguilar. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense in a split backfield now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Volunteers line up with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Tennessee 21, Alabama 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense playing coverage or blitz. To throw, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. With the catch, it's Matthews. Tackle, but 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Matthews. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Miller. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And the gain just good enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
At the 7-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll run it to the right side. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Aguilar. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. That that one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Punt team ready to boot it away. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They bring down the return on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Heading left after the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking downfield. It's Aguilar. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grinding away with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? There's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nice grab. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Simpson. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Grab behind the line. It's Horton. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tied.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score Tennessee 34, Alabama 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, this is a football team that, Kirk, that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe they felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. It's going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.